My name is Christy and I work at the Grass Lake branch of the Jackson District Library. Welcome to Teentober, where you are going to learn how to make Kumihimo bracelets and learn new crafting skills. Now, before we get started, you might be wondering, what are Kumihimo bracelets? Kumihimo is a traditional Japanese braiding technique that creates braids and cords, and this was what the bracelets will look like when they're all finished. Now, if you're ready to get started, let's go over what supplies are provided in your bags. Each bag will include one Kumihimo disc. This helps create your bracelet. There are 8 strands of cord, 2 end caps, so they already have chain links, and then a lobster clasp, 2 pieces of string, 1 Q-tip, and then 1 container of super glue. This is really sticky, so if needed, I would recommend wearing gloves when you apply the glue to your end caps. Alrighty, let's get started making our bracelets. So first things first, you're going to take your 8 strands of cord and you're going to make a knot at one of the ends. And from there, once you have that knot, you want to put that through the hole of your disc. And that's going to be your bottom part of your bracelet. Each strand is going to be a grouping of 2. So you want one set to go, like if you're thinking of a compass, start like at north, 2 strands for east, 2 strands for south, and then the last 2 for west. So it kind of resembles a compass, and we just kind of want to make sure everything's nice and tight. You can pull on the ends a little bit. And then from there, we're going to start by taking, if we start at the top of our disc, we're going to take the upper left, go directly down. So now you're left with 1 at the top, and then 3 strands at the bottom. And then after that, you want to take the bottom right cord and go directly up. So now you're back to having 2 at the top, 2 at the bottom. And now you'll rotate your disc clockwise, and we're going to do the same thing. Take the upper left, go straight down, bottom right, go straight up. And as you do this, make sure to just lightly tug on the ends, even the bottom of your bracelet, just making sure everything's nice and tight. So you're going to keep repeating these steps. So after we did that one, we rotate, go straight down, to the right, go up, tug, tug, rotate, upper left, go straight down, bottom right, go straight up, tug, tug, rotate. And then you're just going to keep doing this until you start noticing a bracelet being formed. It's actually nice and calming. You can maybe put some music on or listen to your favorite audiobook, whatever suits your fancy. So you're going to keep braiding until you get the desired length of your bracelet. But this is what it looks like as you go along. But once you get the desired length, such as, for example, something like this, make sure to give yourself a little bit of extra wiggle room when you finish braiding, because this is going to allow you some extra cord to tie off and cut off. So when you're done braiding, you're going to take one of the ends of your bracelet, and for example purposes, this is on some cord. You're going to take one of these small white strings that is included in your bag. You're going to make a knot at the end, and then you're going to do the same thing to the other side of the bracelet. So one end has the string, you go to the very end of your bracelet, and then you'll do the same thing. Make sure you tie it tightly though, because when you get ready to cut the excess string off, you don't want this part right here, your braided part of your bracelet, to unravel. So once you make your knots, you get ready to cut, you'll trim it. And then, this is the fun part. So this is our bracelet. Pretend we've got it cut right here with the string. You've got your cup of super glue, your Q-tip, and then your 2 end caps. Now this is the part where I said if you need gloves, make sure to wear gloves, because sometimes the glue likes to get drippy, or you might accidentally miss the end cap and you get some on yourself. If you want to put gloves on, that's fine. It just helps with keeping it off of your skin. So you'll take your Q-tip, and then you'll take one of the end caps. You have a thin layer of glue, just kind of swirl it around. And then you want to coat the inside of your end cap. And then you'll take your trimmed cord, and I'm actually going to cut this one so you can see what I'm doing. So if this is what your cord looks like cut, it's got the glue on one of the end caps. Make sure to trim this white string off too before we get too far. We want that to hide when we put it in our end cap. You'll put that inside the end cap, hold it for about 10 seconds before you let go, and then once that seems like it's holding, you'll switch to the other side and do the same steps. Make sure that tied knot on the other side of your bracelet, trim the excess white string. You've got your cut end, your other end cap. Put a little bit of glue on the inside of the cap and then put the two together and make sure that they stick for about 10 seconds before you let it go. Once you are done gluing your bracelet, you want to let it dry for at least a full 24 hours before you start to wear it, because if not, you might risk the fact of it falling apart before you even get a chance to wear it. So wait a full 24 hours. Once it's done drying, you have a completed Kumihimo bracelet. And if you would like to share your creations online, make sure to use the hashtag JDL bracelet, or you can mention Jackson District Library in your posts. For more resources on crafting or making Kumihimo bracelets, check out what JDL has to offer by taking the time to talk to a staff member, or you can look through our website catalog. If you can't get enough of these crafts, Hoopla and Libby also have other great crafting ebooks available if you'd like to learn more crafting techniques. Well, thank you for learning how to make Kumihimo bracelets with me, and I hope you have fun crafting. Bye!